Brenner Mills, Minnesota Vikings. Just want to win one before I die.
Dalton's on record, Dallas Cowboys. Just trying to earn a little respect.
Lane Cooner, the conductor of the Baker train.
You boys smell that? That's AFC South predictions is what that is. Yeah, you like the smell?
Smells like barbecue.
Yeah, it's a lot of roasted chicken down here. So we got the AFC South. We're going to be predicting the entire, well, not the entire schedule. We're predicting the schedule for all four teams within the division on this episode. Welcome in. If you haven't been here before, we've been predicting the records for each division. So far, we've done the East, the North. Now we're doing the South. All those videos are up on the channel. Go check them out. We really appreciate it. Let's get right into things. So we're just going to go down the line. I'll start, then we'll go down the line. I have the Houston Texans finishing first in the division at 13-4. Moving forward, and they're going to win some games. I don't know if they're a Super Bowl contender, but they're going to win some games.
Dude, if they're anything like they were last year, then CJ Stroud is going to end up in a fucking coma.
What's your prediction?
Who wins
8
the
and
division?
9.
8
8
and
9?
9.
I have them winning this division, but I have this division very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
and they also traded Laramie Tunsil this offseason, right?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, you have the worst O-line in football. I mean, I don't want to say worst, but you have a
You
not
have the
so
worst
great
pass
O-line.
blocking O-line in football.
That's
they have
what
a
I'm
really
trying to
good,
say.
I mean, not really good, but they have a good, and I'm looking up the stats on that just to verify. They have a good run blocking O-line.
But CJ Stroud was still one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL last year. After having one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen, and then it seems like the O-line took out some kind of insurance policy on CJ Stroud last season, and then they trade a top 5 left tackle in Laramie Tunsil. I don't understand the thought process behind it. What's his name is still injured. Tank Dell, not that he made or broke their team, but
No, but Nico's a certified stud.
Nico is a stud. I'll give you that.
I mean, they did pick up the Minnesota tackle in the draft, so there is that second-round pick. He's supposed to be really good. He has position flexibility, guard or tackle, so I think he'll start. I think he'll be a decent starter. I don't think he's going to be Larry Tunsil, but I think he'll be a good starter. But Dalton?
I mean, how do you want to do it? You mean just because I don't have the Texans.
Yeah, we're going in order of teams. We're going in my
so
order.
who I have as the first?
No. You're
Let's
giving
go
your thoughts
go
on
Houston.
the Texans.
Oh, okay. See, because that's just where we differ. Because all these other we've already done a couple videos, and this we've had the same teams kind of.
Yeah.
So this is the first one. So I'm right with Steve. I've got them finishing 8 and 9. I am not impressed with any of their offseason moves, and nothing really gives me any sort of faith. And it's really kind of seeming like they just had like a one-off year with CJ Stroud. But I don't have them winning their division, but I have them going 8 and 9.
All right, Brenner.
Yeah.
I have them winning the division, but I have them finishing 9 and 8.
Man, y'all are crazy.
No. Just sit down, be quiet for a second, because I'm going to tell you what Dalton, and what Steven are all looking at. Because you counted 4 losses, and I'm trying to figure out what teams they beat to get 13 wins. Because first off, they start out playing the Rams, then they play the Bucs. There's 2 losses right there. Then they play Baltimore. Then they play Denver. They play Buffalo.
They're
They play
beating Denver.
Kansas City. Listen, no, they don't. They don't beat Denver.
They're at home.
Shut
Absolutely.
up. They don't beat Denver. So there's 6 losses right there that I just listed off. Now let's go back and go to the teams that they could possibly beat. And that's Seattle at Seattle. That's Vegas at home. They probably take that one. But then they play the Chargers in LA. That's 8 to 9 losses that I just listed right there. No shot they only get 4 losses. This team is not good enough to compete with the teams that I just listed. They're not beating Denver. Denver's beating Houston this year.
No shot.
Okay.
You are tripping, my man. They're gonna lose. They're gonna struggle out the gate, and the Tampa Bay
They're
or
losing
the
3
Tampa
of the
Bay
first
and LA
5.
is rough, and Baltimore is rough. So there's 3. They're gonna beat Seattle. They're gonna beat the Niners. They're gonna beat the Broncos. They're gonna beat the Jags.
beat Seattle.
Yeah, I don't even. That's
Yeah,
a toss up for me. They're not. I don't have them beating
They're
Seattle.
a
Guaranteed.
way better team than Seattle. They have better receivers, better running back, better quarterback, equal offensive line, and a better defense. Yeah, I think
I told
guys
you
are
that's a
forgetting about
toss
Seattle's-
up. I don't.
Seattle's offensive line gave up the most pressure of any offensive line in football last year.
I
The
have
most.
them. I have them winning that game, and they still get 8 losses. So you can keep going.
So then they're losing to Buffalo. Then I had them
Yeah.
beating Indianapolis. I did have them beating Kansas City in a slip-up game for Kansas City. That one I will give you that could not happen. Then I have them beating the Cardinals, then the Raiders, then the Chargers, which they just beat in the playoffs, and then the Colts. That is 4, maybe 5 losses. That's why. That's why. All right, next up,
Denver's
we
beating them.
have. I love how animated we can get. We have Jacksonville next up. I'm pulling up their PNG file. I can't find it.
You guys
let me
are
throw this up.
you guys are gonna kick me
I'm
off
giving
this
it-
video.
I'm giving Jacksonville 5-12.
Yeah, I
They're
got
finishing
6 and 11.
2. They're finishing second in the division.
In my division, yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 5-12. Second at 5-12.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have them second at 6 and 11.
So I have them third at 6 and 11.
Okay.
So
So,
I
we're
haven't-
all. So
we're
3
all-
of the 4 of us are.
Yeah,
pretty
we're
close.
all right there with Jacksonville.
I'm going last.
But I'm just saying that 6 and 11. Yeah, that's right. I have another team that is finishing second though. So go ahead, Dalt. Let's hear.
Does anybody want to guess how many wins I have?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
guess
guess
something
10.
stupid, like 14.
I'm guessing 10.
I'm gonna say 12.
Brenner hit it right in the middle. 12. I got them 12-5. So the first week they're playing Carolina, win. Second week they're playing the Bengals. Bengals are notoriously a slow starting.
They're not beating the Bengals, bro. In Cincinnati,
Travis Hunter. I mean, you don't think he's just a game changer?
no.
That's never happened. That's never happened before. A receiver just went off.
Hold on,
Like
hold on.
the
Don't.
Bengals.
Any
No.
given
No,
Sunday,
I'm not
anything
done.
can happen.
I'm not done. I have the floor. It's my turn to talk. No, I'm just
It's
kidding.
my turn.
The Bengals are notoriously a bad team starting off. Their defense sucks. Everyone has said that. I mean, I still have them going pretty high, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for them to beat them in week 2. So
Give me Brian Thomas Jr. over Travis Hunter
Yeah.
Okay, well, they have
all day,
Brian Thomas
all
Jr.
fucking day,
They
all
have,
fucking
they
day.
have them. They have them both. Take them both. What do you want? What are you saying? Like,
All right. So Dalton, reveal to the crowd where you have them finishing in this pecking order.
oh, they're winning the division. Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. He's not great.
He is. I don't hate Trevor
He
Lawrence.
is a good quarterback, and they have some good weapons on that team, and I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. I mean, I've got the Houston Texans beating them week 3, you know what I mean? But, like, Niners, I'm taking the Jags in that one. KC, I'm taking KC. Like, Seahawks, I'm taking Seahawks. Like, early, I've got them at a slow, kind of a weird start, but, like, Rams, I got them beating the Rams. Like, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that the Jaguars pop off and especially win this division. It is a very weak division.
So that
Yes, it
just real
is.
quick before we move on to my third place team, I have them losing to the Bengals, the Texans, the Niners, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Texans again, the Chargers, and the Broncos, and those are like the non-negotiable.
They're not going to lose to the Texans twice. They might. I'll give you the Rams. The Rams could. I might even. I would be willing to switch that. But
The rest of the games for me, I could flip-flop on some of them, but those are the non-negotiable losses. Let's move on, though, so we don't spend too much
I
time
just
on
want
this.
to say what I'm most anxious about with Jacksonville is this new GM, this super young GM. I think that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. This guy
love
definitely
young
has-
guys.
Yeah, I bet you
This-
do love young guys.
This guy has definitely put in some
Pause.
insane trades in Madden before. And like what a splash to start that draft. And
yeah, go.
you know what I mean? Like
That's what
using
I'm
all
saying.
your capital and moving up like that and making a splash pick in Travis Hunter. Like, I don't know. I'm just interested. I think it's cool,
All right. Let's move on. Third place team in my division, the Indianapolis Colts. I have them finishing at 4-13. Not a good team. Steve, what do you think?
5-12.
Okay.
See, now we're back on track because I'm 3-14 on them.
Yeah, I have the Colts finishing 3-14.
Daniel
as well.
Jones.
I'm not super high on them.
I very much dislike Anthony Richardson.
Oh, I loved him. I hate that he.
after last
I
season,
wanted to like him.
No, I wanted
yeah.
to like him too. I wanted to
I'm
like
sure
him
he's
too.
a great
And that-
person,
and that-
but
Can't
and that
check out.
touchdown that he threw to Alec Pierce, where he was like he slipped and then just yucked up
Yeah.
a duck, and it was
65-yard
a
bomb.
beautiful- Yeah, I love that. Okay, but I have in my years of watching football, I have never heard of a player saying like
Take me out, coach.
go time,
Take me out,
minute,
coach.
like seconds left on the clock, like
it was
is
third
time,
down
and it's 3rd and goal or whatever it may
on
be
a divisional game.
in a divisional game, and you go up to your coach and say,
I'm
I'm
tired.
I'm too tired. I can't, what? You've been in the league for half a fucking season, bro.
If I'm the owner, you are not getting paid. I need guys like Patrick Mahomes, like Baker Mayfield, the guys that are happy to play and just love ball. You know what I mean? That play when they're tired. Dudes who got Fred Warner, who was playing on a broken ankle. He broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Spoon, did you give yours? I didn't hear you.
For the Colts, yeah, I have them finishing 3-14.
Okay. Let's move on to last place, Tennessee
Yeah.
Titans. I think we all have the Titans in last place here.
Yeah.
I
I
have
do
them
not.
also. I also have them at 4-13 because I think they're going to be
5-12.
5-12.
2-15.
2-15. Spoon. Oh my god!
I
what's
have
that?
them finishing second in the division
Oh my god.
at 8-9, one game
Oh,
behind Houston.
Okay. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. I'm
my
mad about
thing-
the Houston thing, but not the,
My
not
thing
the-
with them is that now they have Cam Ward, kind of a little bit of a dual threat quarterback. I think they did very good. They're going to do fine on defense. I mean, they just got Snead.
I mean, they
He had a really mediocre season.
30th ranked
think he'll
defense
be. I
last
think
year.
he'll be fine going into next season. Just give him a season with the Titans. He only played 5 games. That's why it was mediocre.
So I'm saying
So-
it was just a lot of injury, but
So yeah, let him be healthy. This defense is going to get a little bit of a kick up. The last time the Titans drafted a quarterback that was dual threat like that, Vince Young got him 8 wins.
Man, that's the second Vince Young reference I've had today.
the
That's the
second
number
one.
2. Number 2.
I don't
What
think
happened to
I
Vince
might
Young?
be. And like I said, they have a very, very weak schedule too. So I don't think 8 wins is crazy. Now, could they definitely go down to like 6 wins? Yeah, I could probably see around 6 to 8 wins for this Tennessee Titans team.
All right. Anybody got anything you want to add before we hop off? All right. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to be doing the rest of the divisions. Check it out on the channel. Like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. All right.